So yeah, just bear with me on this one if you made it this far, because I'm pretty sure if you didn't like this kind of video, then you won't be listening to this. So I think I'll put this in the beginning of the video. So I guess as a preface, I ramble in this video. I go through some cave, get to the next city. I'm pretty sure I saw a gym. Yeah, hope you guys liked it, or will like it. I say all my little spiel at the end. If you are at all interested in this kind of video, make sure to watch till the end. I talk about how I'm going to do those videos. I think I talk about how I'm going to do those videos in the future. And yeah, I'll see. Hope you guys like the video. Do 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 do. All right, let's go. Let's get right into it. So I was looking back at why some of the videos don't do very well, and I think I found the reason. So what I've seen, I don't know if this is true or if this is just coincidence. You know, what was that saying? Correlation does not mean causation, something like that. But it might be a case of that, it might be a case of something actually being there. But what I've noticed is that the people who are successful on YouTube, especially well, not especially, I'm only talking about from the experience of watching people who do video games, is that they do a lot of yelling. Whether that be correct or not, I don't know. It's just a trend that seems to be, in my eyes, that's the case. If you do a lot of yelling, if you do a lot of raging, screaming, then you will get the views, you will get the popularity. And me, I'm more of a calm person. I hardly ever yell. So for a person like me to be trying to do this YouTube thing on the games is like a blind person being a movie critic. That's just how I see it. I don't know if you guys might disagree, you guys might agree, whatever that be the case. That's just my opinion, and that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna voice my opinion. So what are my goals for this series, I guess? I don't know. I just find a game that I want to play, I record myself while playing it, speak into a microphone, and I upload it on YouTube. That's what I do. I do that in my spare time. Another popular trend that I've noticed recently is, well, not recently, it's been going on for quite a while now, but another popular trend that I've noticed is scary games, or games with a lot of jump scares. That's what I've noticed people playing a lot of, and I can't blame them. They're entertaining. They're highly entertaining, actually. Watching people get scared while most of the time getting scared yourself. There's just, I don't know, something about it attracts a lot of people. I don't know when the trend started. I think it may or may not have been around the time of the first release of, what's that one game, Five Nights at Freddy's? There might have been something before that, but that's when that game came out. That's when I noticed the giant jump from just everybody doing scary games. Oh no, wait. It was Slender Man. When Slender Man came out, that's when I noticed the jump. Me, myself, I'm not that big of a fan of scary games. But hey, if it brings me the views, I'll do it. I'll sell out. No, I'm just kidding. If I want to play it, I'll play it. If I don't, then I won't. Something that I've also noticed recently is that opinions are less than welcome on YouTube. At least unpopular opinions. When someone expresses their opinion on YouTube, especially an unpopular one, it brings a lot of backlash. I'm sure what they're trying to do is just enlighten the other people, the people who disagree with that person, on their argument on the issue. But usually what happens is, in the comments and the likes and dislikes, there's usually way more dislikes than likes. All the comments say terrible things, but it's the internet, so there's nothing really much more you can expect. And I think that's the problem. The fact that we can't expect anything but terrible things from the internet, at least from this side of the internet. By this side, I mean like YouTube. I'm sure there's like some parts of the internet that are great, they're great support, very positive people, but that's not very prevalent here on YouTube, at least from my eyes. See, this is me speaking my opinion. There's going to be someone who disagrees with me that says, oh, YouTube's the greatest place, there's so much positive people, so much positivity, but that, I feel like, is, I don't want to say it's closed-minded thinking, it's just that they're only speaking from their eyes, that's their opinion. And it's normal to have different opinions than other people. For people to have different opinions, it's a good thing. It's something that we should do more often than not. Better than, actually it's way better than having just everyone agree to the same thing and then just end the discussion. Basically what I'm trying to say is that the world needs differing opinions. Without arguments, there is no progress. And progress is what we need in order to move forward, because as it is now, the world is in a terrible state. And that's because people refuse to compromise. What we need is to have, metaphorically, sit both sides down in front of the table and have them just talk it out. That's not going to happen anytime soon, unfortunately. Let's focus on YouTube right now. Just forget all the stuff that's happening in the outside world. Let's just focus right now on YouTube, which is the platform that we're on right now, obviously, because you're watching this. So I think YouTube has taken an interesting turn. I'm not going to say it's a good or bad turn because I don't know for sure what it is. So the people that are getting popular, people like, I forgot the channel name, but Keemstar, people like Scarce, Leafy, the rise of these channels are a result of people taking small, some of the arguments aren't small, but it started initially as small, and then they escalated it to a point where they have channels dedicated to reporting what goes on YouTube because people are paying attention to it now. And I think that's the problem. The problem is that people are paying attention to all this these arguments and turmoil that's happening on YouTube. If anything small happens and it gets picked up by one of these channels, it's I don't want to blame these channels necessarily, they're just a result of what's happening. So if there's a small argument anywhere on the internet and it gets somehow on YouTube, then I think that's the problem. The problem is that we take things to the next level that should not be taken to the next level. And also, I feel like some of the terminology that's being used for some of these problems is they're using words such as drama, rants, roasted, stuff that has like a negative connotation, which if you take, if you're new to the internet, if you take one look anywhere, you'll notice that negativity thrives on the internet because of the anonymity that is given to us by the internet. So you have all these young children getting onto the internet and they're learning that they're anonymous and they can do almost anything that they want. What I'm trying to say is that these kids get on the internet, they see all these drama channels getting the money, getting the popularity, getting the views, getting the subscribers, the likes. They see all this positive reinforcement towards drama that they want to be a part of it. And I think the problem that's happening now is that they take it outside the internet. That's what's maybe some of us that are like older know, like, oh, that's just happening over the internet, that's whatever, I'm just gonna ignore it, I'm not gonna let it affect me. But there are some people that don't make that distinguishment between internet life and real life. Very soon you're gonna have these kids grow up and get more freedom, more power. I know this is straying from my usual type of video, but I promise this is like a one-time thing. If not a one-time thing, it's a very uncommon thing that's going to happen. Also, another type of video that I've noticed recently has been, well, not recently, but I mean recently as in maybe the past year or so, that has gained a lot of popularity are the news channels, unboxing, reviews, and reactions. So I think that's 4, and I guess I'm just pointing it out. Actually, I'm not saying that they're good or bad. I agree with some of them, I disagree with some others. That's just how it goes. Not everything that happens anywhere in life is going to be to your liking, and the sooner you realize that, the sooner you will understand that that's okay. I've seen people in their 20s who still, if they disagree with someone, they will do anything, and I mean literally almost anything, to get the other person to agree with them. I've noticed this with some people with regards to religion. I'm not trash talking religion, I'm not trash talking anyone, I'm just pointing out that there are some people who feel like everyone who they see has to agree with them in terms of religion. And I can't say anything but I feel sorry for those people. In other news, I think it's about time we level up our boy Chinimonk, because he came through with me last episode hardcore, and I think it's only fair to add him as a permanent addition to my team. You've probably heard this thousands of times by this point. Everyone's made videos on the YouTube rant. Mine just took a slightly different direction than the others, but it's still no different than everyone else's. Yeah, if you liked it, my rambling, my opinions, my arguments, anything, make sure to leave a like. Leave a comment with your opinion or what you think on this whole situation, on anything that I talked about. Just leave a comment, and I'll see you guys in the next one, where hopefully you will be greeted with a more excited, light conversation. I'll see you guys in the next